I just heard this song for the first time. He said something about I'm I'm doing the year like a carnival jumper or something. He said something about carnival jumper. Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly Terrell. It's lit. This is gonna be a general collective reading. I trust you're doing well. It's a choice we make each and every day, every moment of the day. My returning viewers, my thrivers, my subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit the like button, staying from the beginning to the end, telling all your friends, okay? If you're new, subscribe. I post for all 12 zodiac signs every 2 weeks. I also do pick a cards and general reads. So tap in, hit the bell. That'd be swell. Anybody that's donated to the channel, thank you so much. It's very much appreciated. And yeah, if anybody's interested in a personal read, slide into my DMs and I got you. Make sure y'all drinking your water, okay? Staying hydrated, staying aligned, 1 and 11 on top. Mind, body, soul, okay? So I'm gonna talk to God, and then I'm gonna get a note from the universe on abundance. Let's see what come out in general. Okay. Word next. Okay. So God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the ones that fuck with me of the highest ascended right light. Thank you so much for sending me down to do this reading for the collective, making sure we're all protected during this reading and we got clear, direct, precise messages. Much appreciation. So I was gonna say like you making sure like it's only people that's like people that's motivating you, and I don't say like they're motivating you like talking to you directly like let's go, let's do it. Maybe they are, but it's like they're doing actions in their own life. They're living their life, and you could be inspired, you could be motivated, okay, or something like that. Anyway, let me get a note from the universe on abundance. Thank you God, thank you angels, thank you ancestors. Making sure there's no interference with these cards. Let me get one card in too. I've been saying on the table. I've been saying on the table. Let me see. I got 3 cards on the floor. I kind of feel like reading all of them. If anybody's trying to affect my solar plexus chakra, I rebuke you. Okay. Only good positive vibes. If you send me some good energy, I send that shit back. Okay. It's me again, the universe. You deserve more. You know, much more. Try this. Stop trying to predict and therefore limit where it's going to come from. And just know it's going to come. And let me figure out the rest. Baby, relax. Like it says, Coolio, the universe. So yeah, sometimes I feel like if you talking to other people and you trying to relate to them, depending on who you're talking to, it's like you could go against what you really think, okay? Because it's like they can ask you questions that it's like that's the universe is taking care of that. You don't know, okay? Or something like that. Anyway, don't. I read the card. Anybody trying to affect my chakras, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Okay, go back to where you came from. All right, what's this say? Do you know what it's going to feel like when the day comes and everything you now want has come to pass? When you're living in total abundance, in perfect health, looking fabulous, with friends and laughter wherever you go, it's going to feel like, yeah, well, of course. That's how much I know you, the universe. So maybe you're already feeling the feelings that you would feel if whatever you wanted would come to pass. You're already feeling those feelings. Okay, something about the universe really knowing you. Maybe even like I don't know. I was almost gonna say like surprising you too. Like what? I didn't even know I wanted this. It's go way out. Think beyond your present dreams to the dreams you will dream once these have already come true. And when you can clearly see how confident you will walk and how proud you will feel, start walking and talk and start walking and feeling like that today. Far out the universe. Okay. Something about giving some thought and giving some and feeling some feelings of the future, acting as if. Okay. That's what's up. acting as if. Okay, let me get an Oracle and Mermaid card for the collective. That's our homework. Something about, I don't know. Come home to yourself, being, I'm just looking at these cards, but being on path, okay? Clear out any interference with these cards. Let me get one card on the table for the collective. Let me get one card on the table for the collective. Clear out any interference with these cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Anybody trying to affect my solar plexus chakra, bitch, I rebuke you. I don't give a fuck it's how many of y'all it is. 3, 4 y'all grouped together. Okay, it don't matter. Let me get one card on the table for your collective. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, warring angels. Making sure there's no interference with you cards. Oh my goodness. Okay, before I even got on here, I was feeling like, well, maybe I just was seeing messages, but I also was feeling like something about love, like being prepared for love. I was gonna say like ready or not, so I don't know. But anyway, this what came out. So I don't know if a mother is trying to get in the way of this. Only say how it resonates, but I'm looking at motherhood, and I'm looking at air. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. I don't know, but then I was thinking about how like mothers. I'm not a mother, but I was just thinking about how I don't think they're necessarily giving you a first breath, but they make it possible for you to breathe. I was gonna say something. I don't know. I don't know, man. Something about that. Something about that connection. Romantic connection. Air. I'm about to read what it say though. Air. It says breathing deep, entering into life. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's giving like motherhood, entering into life, exchange of life bringing energies, exchange of life bringing energies. But it's like y'all could get together, y'all could make a baby. Air. I don't know. Maybe your air sign. I don't know. Okay. Somebody wanna breathe your air. There's some song that came on talking about I want you in my space or something like that. I want you in my space. Anyway, I'm looking at 4664. Motherhood, protection, inner child, and nurture. I mean, you could have done some reparenting. If this isn't about your mother or your mother or somebody's mother, somebody's mom. Okay. It was not a mother trying to get in the way of your love life. I don't know. This is what's going on. Okay. Something about you being confident, you believing in yourself, and you manifesting. Okay, that's what it makes me feel. This is like everything you could have goals or aspirations, things that you want to see in your future, and that's what you're thinking about. And you're doing what you can, and whatever you can't do, you leaving that up to God. You leaving that up to the universe. Okay? I did pre-shuffle. I'm looking at the Six of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. You could be getting a lot of attention. Maybe you just started something out or something. I'm looking at the Ten of Swords. Maybe you didn't just start out, but I'm looking at the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. I'm just shuffling now. Okay, somebody could be missing you. Somebody that you walked away. I saw the Knight of Cups. That's why I said that. Looking at the Page of Cups. I don't want to get confused because I mean this could be love or whatever, like a family that comes from you or a family you came from. I'm looking at the Double card. I just feel like, excuse me, I just feel like a lot of communities, or I don't know, a lot of communities, but I don't know why everybody can't be taken care of. I don't know why there's so much emphasis on, like I be saying, there's nothing wrong with buying your mama a house, but Make sure you straight, okay? Make sure you good, okay? I'm not saying I'm gonna buy my mama a house. You know what I'm saying? Everybody mama's different. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, something about you being successful or something like that. I saw the Nine of Pentacles. Anyway. Anyway, I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles. Something about your imagination making you successful. The work you put in, as well. It's not just like la la land. It's like you putting the work into Ace of Swords. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? The Emperor putting out work in Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Standing your ground, Nine of Wands. What you need. You protect yourself, and you could be protecting yourself from a mother. Okay. It says motherhood protection, inner child nurture. So I don't know if somebody just wanted to wear the title or there's somebody who literally protected you and nurtured you. But I feel like you could have reparented yourself. Anyway, I'm looking at the Ten of Pentacles and the Tower, the family. Okay, you leaving the scene. I don't know if you left because of the Tower or you leaving cause the Tower or something like that. Five of Swords, one upmanship, justice. This is what they get. That's what you get. That's what you get. And then look, whatever demons, whatever they be listening to is like, I don't know what, they still be tricking them. They still be tricking them. And they be telling them like, I told you to do it this way, not that way, you dummy. But they shouldn't have been doing shit at all. Five of, five of Wands when I split the deck. So I don't know, somebody's jealous about like you being a good mother or a love in your life. Let me get two cards on the table. Clear out any negative energy with these cards. Only benevolent spirits. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Let me get something about you being one with the earth. Something about you being connected. Okay. Anyway, I'm looking at the Page of Wands and the Empress. That's really why I said that, because I seen it when I was shuffling. But I'm looking at the Page of Wands. It's like your childlike self. It's like your child. When you was a child, you wasn't really too concerned about who's watching you, unless you was telling them like, look at me. Otherwise, you probably was just doing your own thing in your own world, in your own imagination, taking action. Page Wands. I don't know if this is about an actual child, but I'm looking at the Empress. I don't know if this Empress felt some type of way about you just being entranced in your own world. Like, the hell? Anyway, I'm looking at the Empress again, right? Libra, Taurus energy. In my hand is the Five of Pentacles. The cards are split though. I'm looking at the Knight of Wands. Um, you could have had like my fourth house is in Aquarius. Okay, so y'all didn't ask me anything, but this time I'm relating though. Domestic situation, parents or family. My house is considered like absent. Okay, because of Aquarius energy. So it's like this person could have been neglectful. They could have been absent in some type of way. You could have felt like not at home, like displaced, like you don't belong or something like that. Look, three of swords. You could have experienced a lot of heartbreak. This could be as a child. Page of Pentacles. You could have been like young scholar. You know what I'm saying? Very curious, or you like to learn a lot and shit like that. I'm looking at the lovers. But something about, our parents being a blueprint to the people that we're attracted to, or that I don't even want to say that we attract. I want to say that like, I don't know, you give play to, you consider growing something with, the Seven of Pentacles. And you could have been with somebody that you was growing things out of like heartbreak. Or you was growing things out of like, I don't know, but my ear. It's not ringing, but it comes to my brain. Anyway, this one came out. I'm looking at the King of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Tower. This could be an earth sign in your energy if this is not you. I don't think their plans went through. This could be somebody that, I don't know, these people could be like capitalizing off of your pain. The pain that, if you experience like some type of pain today, it's not the first time that you experienced it. It's like It's like you really first time you experienced it was in your first couple of years being alive. If you heal that, the things that could trigger you and have you acting like a child, I don't know. I don't know, like having a tantrum or something like that, or looking to other people to soothe you or shit like that. It's like you would heal that and you would take care of it yourself. And I don't know, something about not being around people that remind you of what you grew up with, especially if it was painful. Ten of Pentacles. Something about this Page of Wands. Some of this Page of Wands. The Moon card. And the way I put this card down, it came out in reverse. It is in reverse. The Moon card, Pisces energy. This could have been some type of magic since you was a child for you to not have none of your desires coming in. Bitch ass me. And at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. Because you could have been so like, oh, what's this, what's that? Let me try this, let me try that. You know what I'm saying? Full of life. Somebody could have been doing some magic for you to not go nowhere with it. Four of Cups. For you to have things to do or to, for you to have things to do, but maybe you was trying to be more interested in like, I don't know, getting along, to fit in or some shit like that. But you had a path for it because you had a path that God had for you, and you could have always knew that. But then somebody could have been doing some type of magic. I don't know, but maybe to make you feel like you're forward, like your ships was in what was already available, but your ships isn't what's already available because you're very creative. You create things. So whatever it is that you would be interested in, you didn't create it yet, but you was sitting on it like, I'd rather be doing this for real. If somebody was trying to do magic for you to, I don't know. I don't even think they wanted you to like be a part of anything because you see there's three cups, like being a part of something, being jolly, being merry. No, somebody just wanted you to watch them being jolly and being merry, and you to just sit on the sidelines and being bored and being like, I don't know, why won't they let me play or some shit? Why did they invite me or some shit? Look, they wanted you to be like this, Five of Cups. Sad. I'm looking at the Knight of Wands. Give me a second. Something about you being creative and bored with what's already available. And you could be, let me see. You could be, I'm thinking about like a performer or something like that because of this stick that she's throwing up. I mean, it is a wand. I'm thinking about like when people be in a band and the person that be in the front and they be like, I don't know what it's called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Maybe that's relevant. But anyway, I split the deck, not really in the middle, but I'm looking at the King of Cups, Eight of Swords. And I think that was the Hangman. So this could be whoever was doing this magic, okay. Folios. Anyway, talking about the Empress. Two of Pentacles, juggling, balancing out, managing your money, your time, your energy, your, did I say budgeting? But yeah, Three of Pentacles. Excuse me. Three of Pentacles, the World card, and the Devil. Somebody wanted to control some shit. A group of people. I don't know if this is about you. Maybe you got some type of internet presence. Or something about you closing out a cycle. And the devil is like, where you going? It's like, they go on my path. What you talking about? I'm going on my path. I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles again. These folks is like, I thought we put this energy of poverty into you. I thought we put this energy of like, I don't know, this energy of like, because I'm not even thinking about like just not having money. I'm thinking about like being, feeling rejected, feeling dejected, feeling like you don't got no home. You could have home, you could have a roof over your head, you could have food or something like that, but that's maybe this how you felt before or you when you was younger. Five of Pentacles is like you don't belong here or some shit like that. And then it's like Nine of Cups, the Magician. You could have made sure that you're not gonna feel like that. Okay? As long as you is around, you know that you're gonna be with yourself forever for life. So you probably made some type of peace with that. And you find happiness in that. Okay, the Nine of Cups and the Magician came after that is like you get to make whatever you want to see. You creating. It's making me feel like you also the motherhood energy is like a creative energy, like creating from darkness. Look, the Nine of Pentacles when I split the deck. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like whatever magic folks was doing, like it don't work. They could maybe still be trying to do it. I split the deck. I saw the Knight of Swords, and somebody trying to do some fuck shit with my solar plexus chakra. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Somebody's three of wands. This could also be like these folks. Ships is not coming in. These folks that was doing some magic. Let me see. Some of this three of wands in reverse for the collective. Clear out any interference with these cards. Some of this three of wands in reverse for the collective. Ace of Cups. Because at one point in time you was defenseless, you was counting on either caretakers, mother figure, whoever, to take care of you. Whatever they was giving, that's what I'm saying. Like you wasn't whatever folks was giving you is like Four of Cups. You wasn't really interested in that. It's like somebody telling you like, I love you. Here's the thing: folks that have been telling you that they loved you, but they didn't. You didn't feel it. It didn't feel like it. Okay, but they could have been telling you that. I'm looking at the Ace of Cups, but now you feel the love for real. It's an action word or something like that. I'm looking at the Emperor, Aries energy. It's like you're not leaving anything to chance. It's like you're not leaving things up to other people for you to be in lack. Okay? You're not going to other people so you could be in lack so they could leave you out. Okay, some folks could have been wanting you to depend on them just so they could leave you out intentionally, just so you could feel lack. At the top of the deck, I'm looking at the High Priestess, Pisces energy. I'm looking at the Two of Swords, which way they'll go, what they'll do. The High Priestess don't feel like that. There's somebody that's listening to, it don't gotta be people, but it's some type of spirits. They can't differentiate what's their thoughts and what's some other type of thoughts or something like that. Or maybe you was able to do that with the Strength card, Leo energy. You got free of these birds, these chains or whatever like that. It's like knowing that you deserve better. Than when these cards say that, you deserve more, much more. And somebody could have been trying to predict your life or try to limit you and try to have you have a bunch of questions. How's this going to happen? How's this going to happen? And then it's like, especially if it's a parent, that becomes your own critic, your own inner critic, your own critical voice in your head. And then it's like you sabotage yourself. You could have been sabotaging yourself at one point in time, or that's what these folks want you to do. But you could have really reprogrammed yourself through the actions that you take every day, your routine, what you say to yourself, your affirmations. Maybe you listen to sound frequencies, okay, and shit online. On YouTube, King of Cups meditation, Queen of Wands, more in your body, more in your body and doing. And it's like when you are not like more in your body, not in your mind. Okay? And then when you are in your mind, it's not like torment. It's more like stillness, peacefulness, connection to God. See Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the Emperor. And then you're able to use that so you could be the boss of your own life for real. You're not leaving things up to other people so they don't. I want to say disappoint you. Look, I split the deck, Ten of Swords. You're not mad about it. You're not upset. You see how those birds aren't bothering her? You could be like, you don't wish things was different. Okay? You could be like, you cool with how things are. Or something like that. Ten of Swords. Somebody could have wanted you. I feel like sometimes mental, because all them swords, Ten of Swords, it's like mental illness could occur if like you want things to be different than what they are. Or this shoulda, coulda, woulda happened in the past. Or why did this happen in the past? You know what I'm saying? And if it's something like unfair, like it was wrong, that could have a lot of, what I'm saying, you didn't get your justice. I mean, I guess that could, what I'm saying, torment you. I don't know, but you could have like, wherever you're at, you're cool with it. And you could be like, so you just focus on what you got going on, with your area of concern, what you can control. And it's like in due time, it's like you leave that up to God. Anything that you don't know about, you leave that up to God. I'm looking at the Four of Pentacles, holding on to what matters to you. Okay, let me see. Queen of Wands. It has a lot of kings and queens, and you being on your path. Knight of Pentacles. What's this Five of Cups now? Looking at this Eight of Pentacles. You could have felt fulfillment. You could have been sad, and then you could have found fulfillment in whatever work that you do. And then you got sovereign. You got more stable, looking good, smelling good, everything good. Uh-huh. You could have people that was maybe at one point in time you was feeling like things was unfair. Maybe you was I don't know, feeling sorry for yourself, but I feel like you picked yourself up. I feel like folks wanted you to stay in that feeling sorry for yourself if you was feeling like that. Okay, but it's like you walked away from that. You walked away from that way of being. You're not like that. Okay, now you on fire. I want to say on fire for God. You on fire. Whatever lights your fire. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles making you very successful. And I was gonna say something about your desires. Temperance. You could just follow your path. I feel something right here in my nose. Anyway, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Earth Angel energy, Page of Cups, the Star. It's like I feel like you're. Oh my goodness! I feel a little bit emotional, a little bit. I feel like your inner child is like so proud of you. Like your inner child. It's like what? It's like your inner child will look at you right now and be like, they will like if your inner child didn't know you, your inner child would look at you and be like, I want to be like them when I grow up, type shit. Like I want to be like them, and you talking about yourself. That's what's up. Or there could be kids that feel like that or something like that. But when they look at you, I'm looking at the Page of Cups, the Star card, and the Temperance energy. It's like you didn't let things get the better of you. You didn't let things like take you off of your path or something like that. Something about your temperament, something about your patience, something about you not letting people like rock your flow and shit like that. Yo, like your inner child is like rooting you on. I'm looking at the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords. Somebody doesn't feel that smart because you healed yourself. You healed yourself from whatever, I don't know, because I'm about to say traumatic. Whatever it is that you experienced in your household, 4-4. It's like, or even this is you, maybe you used to get in your own way, but it's like you healed yourself from that. And this is you getting in your own way. It could have been a reflection of like how you was treated or how you was raised or something like that. It's like you're victorious. You know what I'm saying? Blood, sweat, and tears. There's some blood on this card. You know what I'm saying? Tears in my face. Anyways, I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. You could have had like family. I don't know. Like they just really wanted to do you in. Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. Like sleepless nights and not consoling you and shit like that, leaving you. I don't know, leaving something to chance. I'm looking at the Seven of Swords to steal, kill, destroy. To kill your spirit, to steal your energy, to prevent you from having this Nine of Pentacles. They didn't want you looking good, smelling good, everything good. It doesn't matter what they want. It doesn't matter what they want. I'm looking at the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. I mean, you could have been doing something. Folks could have been not interested in what you had going on. Or they wanted you to feel not interested in what you had going on. I don't know, but I'm looking at the Six of Swords. I don't know if people is jealous of your ancestors or your spirit team or something like that. Moving from choppy waters to calm waters. It's like, I feel like you're being removed from these crabs in a barrel. And I'm looking at the Queen of Wands. I don't know. Something about you. Something about you standing out or something. I'm just looking at all these candles. I didn't really notice that. All these candles around her. And then like around her, it looks like a big flame. Like she's a big flame. Like it's like all these little candles. And it's like she's a candle too, but it's like a big flame and she's got a little flame in her hand. Ace of Wands. Okay. Somebody's girl is on fire. Girl or guy. Girl or guy. What's that, guy or guy? Somebody's Five of Wands. I mean, I really care, but somebody's Five of Wands. Okay, this could be something about a soulmate, family, friend, lover, whoever. I'm looking at the Five of Cups. This person could be regretful right now. Maybe because they didn't work with you. They didn't collaborate with you. Or because they collaborated with the wrong people. Or something like that. Page of Pentacles. Something about believing in you. When something was in its beginning stages. Page of Pentacles. I'm looking at the Four card. Somebody was just foolish. They were just wanted to play around. This could be somebody that you had some type of soul connection to, or some type of love connection to. Knight of Pentacles. Something about on being on the journey and going within, so you can have this Ten of Cups, so you can love yourself, so you can know who you are, so you can heal yourself. You can go within. This person, maybe they feel like they're supposed to have the Ten of Cups with you. This is the next card that came out, Seven of Swords. Somebody's like, they felt like they was trying to get you, but they feel like they gypped themselves. Or something like that, Nine of Swords. Or you could have closed the door on this person. Because you know the Seven of Swords, they be leaving things back. Like, oh, I'll be back for that. Or something like that. And they took what they took, and it's like you left, you closed the door. And then it's Nine of Swords. Mm. Three of Swords. I was gonna say this person can't make it to their bed, but take out a resonates. I only say that because there's a pillow on the ground, and there's the outline of a bed. So maybe somebody's not even sleeping at all. They're not getting to the bed or something. I'm looking at the Three of Swords because they could. Something about you being successful on your own. Nine of Pentacles. You on your path. It's a tower for somebody. You not being passive about your life. Is you not waiting on them. It's a tower for somebody. You said, look, listen. I want to get out there and show my stuff. I got these plans and the world that I want to see. I was going to say internationally known. I'm looking at the Six of Wands. It's like you got your audience. It's like, I don't know, you praising God. In a Bible verse, it did say something about God exalting you. So you could be, that's could be what's going on. You just listening to what God told you to do. That's a tower for somebody. Because you could have been listening to what they were saying. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Maybe they seem more established to you. More established to you. They seem more established to you. Or some of them, or they try to establish themselves over you or some shit. But I wanted to really say more established than you. But maybe they truly wasn't, okay? Six of Pentacles, the Wheel. Something about you being paid back for all that you put in. Things going in your favor. Happiness. You seen this person clearly. Whoever's trying to apologize that you already left. Ten of Wands. I don't know if you gonna cut somebody off mid-conversation, but somebody could be like, but look at all the time. And it's like when somebody come to approach you, they're gonna be talking about like what happened yesterday. Maybe legit what happened yesterday or like the past. I don't know. I'm thinking about some type of meme that says, don't answer for the past. Don't answer the phone for the past. It's got nothing new to say. Or some shit like that. But you could have been using your intuition for that Queen of Cups. I'm gonna wrap this up though. Yeah, you could be standoffish when it comes to the past. Get back. You don't know me like that. Usually I say that for the Seven of Wands, but Nine of Wands is like what you need. You meeting them at the door. Okay? This could be family that you close out this cycle with, man. Ten of Pentacles, the World card, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and the Ten of Swords. 10-10. That's the end. And these people, I don't know, they still try to see you like, I don't know. Cause I saw the Page of Pentacles and something else. They make me feel like they still try to like sun you or something. They don't see you, they see you how they saw you when you was younger. Okay? And that's fine. I'm not sure exactly what you do, but sometimes people that's outside of you, that outside of your family or outside of people that knew you for a long time, it's like they respect you more and they can take more from what you're doing. They could take more out of what you're doing, so you could be just focusing on that. Okay? I'm finna wrap this up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button. Okay, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Share the video if you feel inclined. Okay. If you're like a personal sign to my demons, I got you. Let me get an Isis Oracle card for the collective. Healing the divine masculine. The divine masculine within provides protection. And you know, motherhood came out. I don't know, it made me think about fatherhood. But anyway, healing the divine masculine. And there's no fatherhood card in them Oracle of the Mermaids. But anyway, the divine masculine within provides protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing in the growing stronger in the ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. Now, I don't know if you was waiting for this masculine energy, whoever this was in your past. I was trying to psych you up shit. Anybody trying to fuck with my solar plexus chakra, bitch, I was you. You didn't hear me when I said it the first 3 times? Okay, let me see what it says. Something about, I just feel like you didn't feel any deep safety with this. Whatever, when I was talking about somebody that, some type of lover or somebody that you cut off, so you could have had to like your own masculine stepped up. If you're in this creative energy right now, it's like you could have healed your father wounds, okay? And then it's like you being that for yourself, so that you could really take that Two of Wands. I don't know where it's at, but That Two of Wands looking like, oh, okay, I'm making these plans, I'm making these goals. Take it to the Six of Wands. Okay, I'm showcasing what I got going on. It's like I'm taking myself outside. He was waiting on somebody. Maybe he was waiting on a masculine energy to like, I don't know, or anybody. You was waiting on somebody to give you the go ahead, but you gave it to yourself or something like that. Mm. I don't know. Take whatever I say as it resonates. Okay, if it can help you. Okay, so let me get a portrait for the collective. Let me see what's going on with you. We do. All right, collective. I don't know why I thought about like cigarettes. I don't know that. I don't smoke cigarettes. Maybe tobacco. But what's this say? Collective, do something spontaneous tomorrow. All right, I'm talking to you, talking to me. Do something spontaneous tomorrow. Here's some numbers y'all can use for the lottery if it resonates with you in whatever type of way. 2, 3, 24, 28, 31, 43. I'm going to read this one that fell out too. Collective, what day is it? It's Sunday, but look what it says. It says on Friday, your creative side, this is about being creative, all right, will shine forth with exceptional ideas. All right, so you're saying, I don't know, it just makes me feel like playtime, but it's like it's your work. So, but you get to play or something like that. See how it resonates. But anyway, on Friday, your creative side will shine forth with exceptional ideas. Here's some numbers that you use for the lottery. The resonate with us. 7, 10, 12, 15, 31, 37. I just felt this energy felt like real fiery. It's something about fiery. Taking action orientated, being action orientated, or something like that. That's what's up. I take it. Thank you so much, y'all, for tuning in. All right. Peace out. And later on, check out your zodiac sign read. It was 3 days, 3 on the clock. Check out your zodiac sign read if it's posted, okay? Later.